Grammy and Tony winner Renée Elise Goldsberry.
Hello, how are you?
Welcome to California Live.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy to be here in California.
We're so excited to have you. Okay, so it's really fascinating in this film to see the evolution of Hamilton, but what it really shows is how you were simultaneously trying to grow your family. So tell us a little bit about the documentary.
The documentary was born because I was inside a building no one could get into. And I wanted to record what it felt like to be in the moment of making that wonderful show. And when the movie came out, I realized, oh, I had babies.
Yeah.
I was trying to do what so many of us do, which is balance those two competing but not competing gifts, and that is family and whatever we are ambitiously trying to do at the same time.
Yeah.
And I see that everywhere I look. Yeah. I mean, everywhere, even just right here, right now.
Yeah.
I see people trying to figure that out, and I thought sharing that story was valuable.
It's so funny that you mentioned that, because I was literally thinking that on my drive to work this morning, how it's just really a juggling, balancing act.
It is.
And the film really shows the highs, like all your success, but really the quieter, more poignant moments. What do you want to make of this?
We are all things. We are, the range of what there are, at the height of our success,
yeah,
there is also tremendous challenge sometimes, and the way we get through it is with the support of our family and friends. And the opportunity I have with this documentary is celebrating the Hamilton family and also celebrating my family.
Yeah.
That you wouldn't know to say if you see me somewhere, oh, congratulations, really I need to say thank you to the people that are around me, because we don't do this in our own strength.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So speaking of family, let's go back before Hamilton was even a workshop, right? 2008, you're playing Mimi in the very last performance of Rent on Broadway.
Yes.
What did you discover?
I discovered, well,
so many things.
No, but mainly and wonderfully that I was pregnant. And I get to talk about that in the documentary, not only how to try to balance both of those things, but also the road to having a family.
Yeah.
It was a long one with a lot of disappointment along the way. And I felt at some point that I had to choose between trying to have a career and trying to have a family. And what I discovered when Rent closed and I went home from that closing night party is that I was pregnant and I was going to have this opportunity to have both.
Yeah, and it's amazing because you and your castmates of Hamilton were really thrown into this like global spotlight, right? You were performing 8 times a week. You were singing in front of the White House for the Obamas.
Yes.
You were having press conferences. I mean, you were doing all of these things. What is your reflection now? Because you did have a lot of that guilt. You wanted to be with your babies, but also this was such a successful, incredible moment of your career.
Yeah. How did that work?
Yeah. Like, tell us. Tell us.
When
what
I
we
look
should be
back,
feeling.
I marvel. When I look back and I see us in those moments, I think I can't believe that I got to do those things. I look back at us and I see babies.
Yeah.
But what I learned and why I put the documentary out is that while I was there, who was with my children?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I literally left a performance and we got on a bus and we drove to DC to have this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Yeah.
And I remember when I got home at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, my son, who is older, was in the crib and my daughter, who was a baby, was in the bed.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, it was like a wonderful example of this world is upside down.
Yeah.
But we survived it. And I think it's important when I'm talking to people who are doing the juggle right now with younger children to understand that it doesn't always look pretty.
Yeah. On the outside, it looks like it's all put together and pretty, but on the inside, you're like, what is happening?
What is happening? But the beauty is we actually are modeling something for our children.
Yeah.
We're modeling for our sons and our daughters.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should not think that you have to choose.
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
really can try to go for
You're a great
everything.
role model for them, and you're a great role model for everyone else and for us moms. Really quickly, the Ford. You're
yes.
performing this weekend. First of all, it's one of my favorite venues. It's so beautiful. Are you excited?
I'm so excited. I've never been to the Ford Theater. I hear it's the most. Everyone I meet is like, it's my favorite venue.
Yes.
We'll be there on Saturday night in Los Angeles, 8 p.m. on Saturday night. I'll be singing songs from Hamilton. I'll be singing songs from Rent, and I'll be singing songs from my original album,
I love that.
Who I Really Am.
Such a special, special time. Well, Renee, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Satisfied is in select U.S. theaters September 30th through October 2nd, so make sure to check it out.